Some cars have really cool tech that, isn't really practical. This 22 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid, this, in my opinion, is a pretty practical feature. This is called Park Assist, and I'm moving the vehicle just from the key fob. That's right. Welcome everybody to Ajax Mitsubishi. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this 2022 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid Ultimate All-Wheel Drive. Yeah, this is a fully loaded Tucson Hybrid. I mean, it's a really, really incredible vehicle. It has a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine, an electric motor on the front, is all-wheel drive, but get this, it gets fuel economy into the low 6 liter per 100 kilometers range. That is what everybody wants nowadays, an SUV with small sedan-like fuel economy. We're going to take you on a tour of the exterior and interior condition of this Tucson, plus a high kind of overview of what the features are on it, so that way you know exactly what you're getting from Ajax Mitsubishi. Now, as we do this tour, we will point out any cosmetic issues, flaws, dings, dents, scratches. We'll also point out features such as these 19-inch exclusive alloy wheels that are only on the hybrid. Check out the Michelin rubber on there as well. Great looking set of wheels and tires. We've got LED turn signals in the mirrors. We have cameras under both mirrors, one in the front, one in the back, for an around view camera system as well. Now, there are a couple of little dents on the vehicle, little door dings. There's one right here. I'll point them out as we go. They're really, really minor. So all you need to do, if those bother you, ask the sales team how much a paintless dent repair technician would cost to come in and pull some of these out if you want. One little one right there as well. But other than that, I mean, if you can live with these, not a big deal. Just small cosmetic stuff. Coming around to the back, really nice looking taillights that stretch all the way into the tailgate here. Taking a step back so you can get a little bit closer look. Lots of nice details. Love this kind of hexagon look that they have really all throughout the vehicle. You saw it on the side of the doors. I'll point it out when we go to the passenger side. That hybrid logo there as well. Look at this, hands-free trunk. Isn't that cool? I was just waiting for it to activate. So with the key fob in your pocket, if you stand at the back for more than 2 or 3 seconds, you'll hear the beeping and then it pops open. So if you got a handful of groceries, really super convenient. Obviously, lots of room in the back, full-size suitcase with lots of room to spare. We have the privacy cover from the previous owner still inside, even the cargo net still here. That's always a good sign to show that the previous owner really did want to take care of it, that they kept all of this stuff with the car. 12-volt outlet, lots of room. What more can you ask for? Let's close up this power tailgate. We'll continue around to the passenger side. Now have a look at those lines on the side doors here. That hexagon kind of really sharp line look. Hyundai's gone to that. It's been super popular for them. I did see one other little door ding here, right here. Again, super minor stuff, right? But I want to point it out to you because that's the point of doing this video. So that way you know what condition this is in. I mean, that's not a big deal. Now, coming around to the front, LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED fog lights. Check out this dark chrome front grille. Really nice, especially when we're talking about black exterior paint. Everything on the outside of this car is just nice and dark. Now, let's go have a look inside the vehicle. In the back, we've got this beautiful black leather seating. Non-smoker vehicle, no rips, tears, stains, or burns. We have a center armrest there. We've got USB ports and ventilation in the back. And then look up, and we've got a big panoramic sunroof that comes all the way to the rear. So there's lots of light in the cabin. And we also have heated rear seats for the back passengers. So if the little ones are back here, they will be nice and warm once they're out of their booster seats, sitting in the back. Up front, we've got that panoramic sunroof again. Look at the nice little aluminum detail in the front seats. Perforated seats as well. And then we have a power driver seat with power lumbar support. And that is hooked up to a 2-driver memory system here. Now let's hop in and get this started. So not the usual vroom like you would normally get. Because it's a hybrid currently, it's going to operate just off of that battery power. So you're going to save some fuel that way. It does that in stop and go traffic as well, which is nice and convenient. And it also has available power from a standing stop. And that's kind of how the hybrid system works, is from, it tries to take the load off the engine in heavier acceleration conditions, such as from a standing stop, getting on the highway. That electric motor provides that assist, so that way the engine doesn't have to rev up as much, so that way you save on fuel. Now that we're sitting up here in the front, the safety features you're going to get on the Tucson, as you can imagine, are extensive. Forward emergency braking, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, and lane keeping assist. We have blind spot warning system, but not only that, blind spot collision avoidance, meaning if there's a car in your blind spot and for some reason you just try to make that lane change, it will actually keep the Tucson in your lane and not go into traffic. We've got adaptive cruise control as well. We have that around view monitor, rear view kind of camera system. I'll show you in just a second. And with that, you also get rear cross traffic collision avoidance. In other words, when you're backing up, if there's kids, bikes, or anything coming from outside of the view, it'll actually warn you and stop the Tucson so you don't go pulling into whatever that may be as well. Up front, leather wrapped heated steering wheel, radio controls, Bluetooth controls, all that stuff is where you'd expect. Manual shifting mode if you want, and then a digital driver's gauge system. You can see the odometer, 64,769, incredibly low mileage for this vehicle. Now over here, you'll see the only gauge to really indicate that there's anything electric or hybrid on this is this gauge here. And all that's showing you is, are we charging? Are we in the power band, or are we using all of the EV power available? So you'll see this go up and down accordingly as you drive. That green EV button means that right now it is operating off of just the electric power, no gas assistance. Pretty easy stuff, nothing to be intimidated about. Now, looking down here at our center console, just a nice little perspective from the driver's point of view. I will go and show you what we have up here in this beautiful 10.5 inch, I guess it is a kind of widescreen view here. So this is kind of our main home screen here. You can see the weather, the ghosted image of the map. We do have driver profiles, so you can set up your own driver profile for your own customized presets. This hybrid menu here just shows you exactly what the hybrid system is doing. So right now, it's just kind of in a state of doing nothing because the engine's just, or the electric motor and electric battery are just powering everything up, but we're not moving, so there's nothing going on there. Look at the average fuel economy, 7.3 liters per 100 kilometers. We don't know, obviously, how the previous owner drove. Did they have it in eco mode? Did they have it in sport mode? We'll cover that in just a moment. Onboard navigation. So if you want to, you can use that. We also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You'll see the phone projection button there. Quiet mode turns off the rear speakers, so just the front speakers are activated in case you got little ones sleeping in the back. And then BlueLink. BlueLink is a great feature. It's an app you download on your phone, so that way it connects your phone with the car, and you can do all sorts of cool stuff with that. It is a subscription service, but definitely worth giving that a shot. Now, let's look here, and we're going to put this car in reverse, so that way we get access to our around view camera system. So you can see the rear view and then that top down view as well. So you can appreciate that's going to be really convenient when you're trying to park. But even better, check this out. When we push drive, we now get the front camera. So imagine pulling into the garage or a parking spot where there's that light post in front of you. Well, now you can pull in, park really close, but not bump the front end. So again, a really nice, convenient system as far as the around view camera. We've got our dual zone climate control. Driver and passenger have their independent temperatures. We have our USB ports, and the wireless charging pad is available right there to charge up your phone. Right here, we have our heated and ventilated front seats for the driver and the passenger. So no longer do we have that argument of leather's too hot, just air condition the seats, no big deal. Our heated steering wheel, our camera buttons, our sonar, all of that is right there. Now here we have our drive and terrain control. So when it's in drive mode, when we flip this here, you'll see sport, eco, and smart. And you can see it kind of goes through the different ones there. So when it's in eco mode, we're going to get into the low 6 liter per 100 kilometer range. When we push terrain, we now have snow, mud, and sand. So depending on the conditions you might find yourself in, you can change that terrain control to help that all-wheel drive system operate its most effective way. You don't have to, but I mean, it doesn't hurt if you want to. Big armrest here, push button start up front. It does come with, again, a remote starter on the vehicle, just so that you can see that there, your remote start. And don't forget about that park assist, forwards and backwards. So when you get out of the car, if you want to just back it up into a spot, you can go ahead and do that, and you don't have to be in the vehicle. It's really, really slick. Love that feature. All right, so the only thing now that I really can't show you on this video is how incredible this drives. It's got lots of power, it's got lots of fuel economy, and it's got lots of tech. And it is available right here at Ajax Mitsubishi. You can find us online at ajaxmitsubishi.ca or right here at 375 Bailey Street West, right in the heart of Durham region. So we can't wait to see you at Ajax Mitsubishi to get you behind the wheel of this fantastic Hyundai Tucson Hybrid.